welcome back to my channel. So if you guys are new here, my name is Kristen and I'm obsessed with The Sims here on my channel. So today's video is inspired by the new fitness game pack that was released on the 20th. Now, as you guys know, I'm not that excited about this pack. It's definitely not my favorite pack that The Sims has released, but it motivated me to do a build for a gym, which I've been actually needing to do. So I've been trying to do a lot more of these like community lots, retail stores, restaurants, and a lot of other things that I do have on my list to complete. So I figured now was the perfect time to attempt a gym, and I really do love how it turned out. I definitely could have spent a little more time finishing the exterior because it definitely is lacking, but I pictured this to be more of like a newer build, so there's not really that much going on outside other than like the entrance and like a little mini parking lot. So the new pack, it definitely has like a modern feel to it and like crisp and clean look to it. So I wanted to make sure that this build focused around that theme and decor. So I did keep all of the walls a really like soft gray color, and then I did use tiling throughout the whole entire build except for in the gym area. Now this gym, it's kind of loosely based around the gym in my community. I mean, it is different because the one in our community, it's a little bit more of like a split level and there's lots of other rooms and it kind of has a little bit different of a layout. But I kind of took my favorite parts from the gym and kind of combined it into a mini version. So in our local gym, we do have like the foyer that you walk into, that you can like check in. There's like a machine that you can get like your bottled water or your vitamin water, and then like a little lobby that you can sit down. But the only thing is like behind there's like this big playroom, and then there's like a spin class room. So there's a lot of things that's there that I couldn't actually incorporate into the build. I would have really loved to seen a little bit more of like fitness items brought within the game pack, because we did get, the new rock climbing wall treadmill, but that was really the only fitness item that we did get, because the other ones, which is the treadmill and the workout machine, we already had those exact same ones in the game. So to me, they're just kind of like a recolored version, which it's kind of a downer because, we can just download CC for recolors. So I really don't see that much of a difference with the items. I still use them in the game and I know that I will use them in like future builds. It's just my own personal opinion. I would have absolutely loved to seen some kind of like a fitness bike or like a spin bike, or even like some dumbbells, or even like a yoga ball. I think that would have been really awesome to see them incorporate that, considering we do have a lot of like the yoga mats, the meditation seats, and all of that kind of stuff. I think it would be really awesome to see them bring in that big old ball and a bunch of like the different activities that we can do. Now, I know it's a game pack, so a lot of the it's not, gonna be full of a lot of items. It's just kind of a letdown to see like what we already have, and then we're paying for it again. So like I said, that's just my own personal opinion. You guys may absolutely love those new treadmills, and the other machine, it's definitely more of like a preference thing. So same with the furniture, not my style of build, but if you guys are into the modern kind of furniture, you guys might be like head over heels in love with all of the new items. There are a bunch of things in the pack that I really do like though. For example, the shower. I really, really love the new shower, and especially because it matches and coordinates with the new like brick that we do get, which I love the new brick. I've used it in a lot of builds that I actually am not going to be putting on my channel, because sometimes I like do builds, I don't like how they turn out, but it lets me kind of play around with the items. So I think there was like the large plant. I would have liked to seen maybe another smaller plant. There is a plant that comes on the shelf that we get in the pack that I would have loved to seen separately, because it's a really cute, dainty little item, and I really love that kind of knick-knack stuff. So this build, I did make sure to put a bar in it, because I felt like this has the large pool, which is inspired by our local one. The only difference is our local one has like 2 little pools. It has like a toddler pool. They both are inside. The toddler one is heated, and then it actually doesn't have like that little spa room. So I did add that in, especially with those little massage tables. We don't have that at our gym, but I think that would be really awesome to see. But we don't. So I did kind of like add those in. And then I did put in a little bar area because I felt like after a hard workout, you're definitely going to want to go sit and relax and maybe have a little social and unwinding area. So the bathroom, it is different, but kind of based around ours. Ours has like changing rooms and everything like that, but we didn't really need to have that in The Sims. So I did add in some like showers and kind of made it connect through the main part and into the swimming area. Now, I did put like a yoga room in the build because that's kind of where in our gym over by the bathrooms, that's where like the boot camps happen and like all of those kind of like Zumba classes, but I didn't want to make it just like an empty studio. So I did go ahead, put in the yoga mats because I felt like they wouldn't really match to go out with all of the equipment. You definitely can put some out there, but I felt like it just really made it look more realistic to separate them. Now, out in the main area where the fitness is, I did make sure to place a lot of mirrors to keep it very realistic because when you're working out at the gym, sometimes not checking yourself out, but maybe like eyeing up your muscles, it can help to motivate you. Or if you're like me, it can actually like discourage you, which is why I don't really go. I'm more of an at-home, like beach body video at home kind of girl. I'm like obsessed with P90X and Insanity. And I actually watch a lot of Zuka Light. She used to do Body Rock, which I didn't really watch, but now that she's kind of switched up into her own little like real fitness, I've really been enjoying her videos as well. So in the gym area, I did put like the TVs around because in our gym, and I'm sure in pretty much every single gym, they do have the TVs, which you can like in real life like plug in your headphones and then you can like watch whatever on TV if you're on like the elliptical or the treadmill. And actually in The Sims, if you're on the treadmill, you can watch the TV. And I mean, you can learn cooking while you're working on your fitness. So it's kind of like a 2-in-1. So I did want to make sure to have that. And I also added in 2 of the rock climbing treadmills. You definitely need to have like the full ceiling height to put that in. And I wanted to also make sure to add in a lot of windows. So this might actually work better if you put it in like the business area, if you have it the Magnolia Promenade or however you pronounce that, or if you have Windenburg, if you put it in some of those areas that's like surrounded by water, I think this would look really, really amazing. So I definitely have a lot of other builds for these retail or like spa things that I do want to make. I definitely want to do some kind of spa build, and I would love to hear down in the comments what kind of other builds would you guys like to see me attempt, whether it's a retail store or a bar or a cafe or something fun like that. Definitely let me know what it is you guys want to see, and hopefully I can recreate that for you in some of my future builds. So make sure to give this video a very big thumbs up if you guys did enjoy, and definitely consider subscribing here to my channel where I do post regularly all things Sims related, and hopefully I get to see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!